Hello there traders, good and welcome back again to this channel guys. In today's video I'm breaking down the whole concept about patience in forex trading, how you can be patient enough to wait for setup to come to you, and how you can be patient enough to hold your trade and catch a very good amount of it without you having FOMO or whatever. So stick to the very end of this video and don't miss out any single part of it. So I'm breaking down the whole concept about patience in forex trading. I'll also be revealing the 3 hacks that really help me out in order for me to be patient enough and make good trading decisions for myself, and also give myself a profitable forex trading signal guys. So without taking much of a time, let's get into the main video of today. If you are new to the channel, hearing my voice for the first time, you're welcome to Give Better First. This is the channel where I upload first educational videos. So if you really like what I'm doing, make sure you subscribe to the channel to join the community guys, and also like this video to break down YouTube algorithm, as I'll be pouring out more knowledge and hacks that really help you out in order for you to be patient enough and wait for a good trading setup. Alright, number 1 here on my list, you need to trade your edge. You get the concept. You need to trade your edge. And what do I mean by edge? Now, if you are trading in the forex trading market, I strongly believe you have your edge. And what it is, edge is just like your rules, your strategy, your trading plan. You get the concept. You need to keep to your trading plan. Also, you need to trade your strategy. If you want to be a profitable trader, you don't need to have 10 or 20 strategies. No, stick to one and master it. You get the concept. I need to always keep to your strategy, to be disciplined enough. Once you open your chart and the chart is the market is not giving you your strategy, just switch pair. You don't have to force trade. You get the concept. You don't have to force trade. If you are trading supply and demand, cool, just plot your supply and demand zone and wait for price to come to you. If you are trading trend line, break and retest, plot your trend line guys. Just focus on anytime you come on your chart, you always look for a supply and demand, or you look forward to your trend line, break and retest. You don't have time to be trading indicators, SMSC, FVG, fair value gap and the likes. No, just stick to one thing and master it. If you master it guys, do something. Okay, let's say you want to cut down a tree, and you have your cutlass, and you want to cut down this tree. You are cutting down this tree just randomly, having a specific place you are cutting this tree. Maybe you cut here, you cut here, you cut here, you cut here. Like, you will cut multiple times and you won't be able to fell that tree. You get the concept. But if you mark one particular place you are targeting your cut, if you want to fell down the tree, just keep cutting that tree at that particular place. You see that in less than no time you'll be able to fell that tree, instead of you just cutting the tree randomly. You get the concept. So what am I trying to say in essence? That you just have to stick to one strategy. Once you master your strategy, then you can develop the strategy. You get the concept. Stop switching, trading this, trading that, trading this. No. So that's what I mean by what? Trade your edge. And the second one on my list here guys is next best trade. You get the concept. Next best trade. And now I strongly believe so many of you would have been wondering, what is next best trade? What is it you're talking about? Calm down. I'll be breaking the whole concept about everything I'm telling you guys in this very video guys. So before we continue, I hope this video is helpful, like the video is really helping you right now. If yes, if you haven't subscribed, I'm giving you 5 seconds to subscribe to this channel. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, let's go. I strongly believe you have subscribed and like this video. Okay, what do I mean by next best trade guys? Now once you open your chart, you don't have to start plotting this, plotting that. Like I told you, trade your edge, which is your strategy. Now this trade your edge have something to do with what your next best trade. Let's say you are trading supply and demand. Once you open your chart, you just have to do what? Plot your supply and demand zones. You get, mark your supply and demand, mark your order block, plot your killer zone, and what you do, what you wait for price to come to you. You get, you don't have to trade in the middle of nowhere. You get, and you can also use your eye to recognize a good trading opportunity. As soon as you open your chart, if you are a supply and demand trader, if you are an order block trader, what you have to do, mark your order block or mark your supply and demand zone and wait for price to come there. Once you mark your zone, now in your head and your mindset will tell you that, okay, my next best trade, the next trade I'm looking out to take is what is when price gets to my zone, then I can either buy or sell. You get the concept. I can either buy or sell once price gets to my zone. You get, and now once price gets to your zone, there's a high chance that price can break your zone or respect your zone. So you need to always wait for proper confirmation. Okay, a quick recap about that. Next best trade is just once you open your chart, just have to find the next opportunity, next trading opportunity. How can you find the next trading opportunity? It's when you just plot your zone. Like I told you, I use an example of what supply and demand, order blocks, trend line, and other strategies or indicators. You get the concept. Just plot your zone and wait for price to come there. Maybe you plot your demand zone and you say, okay, once price gets to my demand zone, I'll buy. That's your next best trade. You get the concept? That's it. Okay, the last one here on my list, guys. This one is kind of it's kind of tricky, but it really helped me out. What do I want you to do? Change the spelling of patience to what? Patient. Now, how can this help you out? This will really help you out because in your mind you have this at the back of your mind. Okay, if I'm not patient enough, I'll lose money. You get? If I'm not patient, I'll lose money, and if I'm patient, I'll make money. You get paid for being patient. That's a simple psychological trick you are seeing there. You get paid to be patient, and if you are not patient enough, you lose money. You get? So like all these 3 tips I'm giving you guys have something to do with each other. Once you discover your next best trade, okay, you know that here's my next best trade. What's the next thing for you to do? You just have to do what? To exercise some patience and wait for what? Wait for price to come to your zone. And during that process of you exercising patience, you're having it at the back of your mind, at your brain that okay, I will get paid for being what? For being patient. And if I'm not patient enough, I'll lose money in this market. You see how the 3 tips here have something to do with each other. Now once price gets to your zone, you also require another patience for you to do to wait for a proper confirmation. If you get the concept, to wait for what? A proper confirmation for you to execute that trade. And so many of you guys, newbie traders, like you always want to be traded. You always want to be traded, which is very bad. The more you trade, the more you expose your account to losses. You get? The more you trade, the more you expose your account to losses. You can either maybe on a trading plan just take note that I will only trade 2 or 1 time a day. You get the concept, 2 or 1 setup a day, and out of the 2 or 1 setup a day, you have to select trade only the most highest probability setup. You get the most highest probability setup. You don't have to be trading this. No. You get? If you are trading like 3 or 4 pairs or 2 pairs, you get? Only pick the most high probability setup and trade it. You get the concept? So a quick recap: the first one I said was trade your edge, like keep it to your trading plan, have your strategy, master it. You get? Just trade only your strategy. There's no holy grail strategy. Because I'm trading this strategy, that doesn't mean the strategy will work for you. Everybody has his or her own way to unlock the market. To unlock your, I don't know if how I would say, your breakthrough or whatever. You get? So my strategy might work for you, might not work for you. So it's still on that probability. It depends on how you handle it. You get the concept? So the first one I said trade your edge. The second one I said look for your next best trade. Second one, your next best trade. And the third one, change the spelling of patient on your trading plan or your your trading jotter. Change the spelling of patient to what? Patient. You get paid for being patient. Alright, thank you very much. You've made it up to this very video. I hope this video was helpful. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell notification icon as I'll come here and share some valuable update and valuable information that will really help you out. And I hope this was helpful. If you have any question, please comment down below and I'll make sure I'll reach out to you. You get? Alright, thank you and see you in a subsequent video. Love you. Bye.